Hey guys, back with another myth-busting video. Today I want to address a post from Michael Morelli, who is Instagram is MorelliFit. A lot of people send me his post, and in it he said we should stop counting calories and count chemicals instead, something to that effect. And to be fair, he's not the first person I've ever heard say this. In fact, I probably heard that phrase the first time 10 years ago. Michael just has a big following, over 1 million followers. Interestingly, in his post, he talked about how cavemen or ancestors never counted calories. Well, they also never counted chemicals. I'm wondering if he's like tallying up chemicals throughout the day, because that'd be a lot of chemicals, because there's air, filled with chemicals, water, chemical, everything pretty much that is a chemical. I think you can make anything sound scary when you use certain buzzwords like chemical. I can make an organic banana's ingredients sound scary if I use the chemical names for what makes up that banana. I think it's a really, really intellectually lazy way to try and get people to think differently about foods. I think if the message is eat less processed foods, I think that that's probably a pretty good message from the perspective that processed foods do not impact satiety the same way, and it's easier to overeat on them. But there's nothing inherent about the processing that makes those foods more lipogenic. There was a study done recently by the NIH that looked at processed versus unprocessed foods, and found people who ate more processed foods gained more body fat. But it was completely due to the caloric content of those foods, not because they contained chemicals that made them somehow magically hold on to fat. So I think I really don't like it when people use scare tactics to try to sell. And I view this as a scare tactic. I mean, I could make you afraid of water, if I use the right scare tactic.
Hydrogen monoxide is used in nuclear power plants. It's found in yoga mats. And oh, by the way,
it's in all the foods you eat. Yeah, it's water. It's not dangerous. Although you watch, the next fad is going to be convincing you that the reason that you're unhealthy and fat is because you drink water the wrong way. Just wait. Are there dangerous chemicals? Absolutely. Absolutely. Some are found in nature, I'll have you know. But we should evaluate the merits or dangers of individual chemicals based on the scientific literature, not based on, well, it sounds scary, so my feels say it shouldn't be in food. I think that's a really intellectually lazy way of looking at things. I've asked Michael a few times about having a debate about some of this kind of stuff, and so far, he said he was interested, but it hasn't happened. So maybe you guys can, don't be hateful, but leave a comment and say, let's have a debate. Let's talk about some of this stuff. Because I find when you debate people, usually you're able to come to a little bit of a consensus sometimes, because it's not so adversarial when it's one person versus another in different videos. So maybe we can make that happen. If not, I didn't really care for the comment, but it gets people riled up. It gets a lot of engagement. It's also not accurate. So if you like to count chemicals, great. Count them up throughout the day and let me know how many chemicals you had. Anybody who counts chemicals, please let me know what your chemical breakdown is throughout the day. And I'll be looking forward to hearing how many millions of chemicals that you consumed. If you guys like this video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and purchase some of our fine shit.